Powerful morning, blessed morning, y'all. Happy Friday. This is the day the Lord has made. Y'all know we're gonna be glad and rejoice in it. All right, because He didn't have to do it, but He did, and I'm grateful that He did. All right. Thank you. It's God's glow for me. It is God's glow for me. Listen, y'all, listen, this is going to be a powerful live today. I have a fully packed day today, so I can't even be with you too long. And I already started off with some technical difficulties. So do me a favor, do yourself a favor, and do God some obedience by sharing this right now. I want you to go and share this with 3 to 5 people, and then drop in the comments shared. Okay. Go and share this right now with 3 to 5 people. And then, hey, I like that glow. Share this out with 3 to 5 people. This is going to be really good, especially for my entrepreneurs. Actually, this is going to be good for my employees as well, right? Because I have an audience of both. I know that most of my audience is employees and entrepreneurs. But this will be really good for both, but especially for my entrepreneurs. This is going to be really good for you. Hey, Monica, coming on, sis. How are you? Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Instagram. Hey, everybody that is tapping in. Once again, please make sure that you share this out, because what I don't want to happen is that all of this good stuff goes to just you, and now you amped, you pumped, you ready, and now you talking with your friends about it. And they like, what are you talking about? Why are you so excited, right? But if we put our friends in the same rooms as us, right? If we're all in the same room together, we glow together and we grow together. So go and share this out to 3 to 5 people right now and type in the comments shared. Monica, I see the shared. Thank you for that. I appreciate you so very much. Again, happy Friday, y'all. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Christina Danielle, and what I do is I help women and entrepreneurs to operate profoundly in their confidence so they can prosper in their purpose. And I do that through my 3P life. Oh, sorry, Siri. We were talking to you. Siri wants to be in on a conversation. I do it through my 3P lifestyle. And I do it through master classes, through courses, through coaching. So various reasons through this 3P lifestyle. And today we're going to talk about your faith. Let me just put this do not disturb on my MacBook, because those announcements be loud. All right. So again, my name is Christina Danielle. Thank you, Joey. I see you. Pretty Panamanian. Hey, girl. Thank you, love. I see you. I appreciate y'all so much. We definitely want to make sure we get our friends in the building, because we're gonna make sure that we help. Hey, Maisha, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, so let's get into this, because like I said, I have a very full day today, but I am doing more of showing up. I'm doing more of being obedient, and I'm doing it for, first and foremost, for me. I'm gonna start with me, okay? For me, right? Because I'm just tired of playing small, y'all. Like, I'm just tired of it, right? You ever get to that point, and if you're not at that point yet, and this ain't even part of the lesson, but y'all already know there's always a pre-lesson to the lesson. If you haven't gotten to that point yet where you're like, man, this greatness inside of me, it's like, I feel it. It's like this fire, and I don't really know how to do this, but I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. And God, you're gonna have to help me along the way. That's kind of where I'm at right now. If I could just be completely transparent with y'all, and shout out to all of you who have slid in my DM or in my text community. First of all, if you're not in my text community, I don't even know what you're doing with your life right now. All right. It's an absolutely free text. Well, if your text message is free, let me not say that. It's a platform that I have invested in so that I can tap in more with my audience, with those who are always in my DMs or asking me for prayers or whatever. However I can serve them, I invested in a platform that I can serve better, right? And talking about investments, because that's what we're going to talk about today. Woo, look at God. And so 347-252, if someone could just type that in the comments for me, and I'll just pin it, 347-252-8419. Be a part of my text community, 347-252-8419, right? You definitely want to be a part of my text community, because they get prayers every single day. So even though, hey, well, I'm here, how are you? You are here. Hello now. Thank you, Drake. I appreciate you. Let me just figure out how to pin this, because of course, everything is a lesson. Boom. Thank you, Monica, for putting up there for Facebook. I appreciate you so very much. I'll just put that right there. And the reason why I have this text message community, they get prayers every single day. They get everything. 555, let go. They get everything prayer, everything purpose. So they get prayers every single morning, right? And they get downloads. And what I mean by downloads is when God downloads something in me for me to be a blessing to that special community, I give it to them, right? And I break it down for them. And you can literally text me back, right? If you have questions about something that I prayed about, questions about something that we talked about, questions about something that I poured into you that day, or questions about whatever, right? You can literally text me back. Now, be mindful. The text community is so that we can have communication, not coaching. If you want coaching, there's a price tag to that and there's a comment involved. Okay? Just so we're clear. All right? So I will have conversation with you. I will communicate with you, but that's separate. And I want to make that very clear. And one of the reasons why some people are struggling is because they don't make things clear. So I want to make sure that that's clear. All right. Want to make sure that that's clear. So definitely get into the text community 347-252-8419. But let's get into today's topic of where is your faith? Okay. Now, I have to, first and foremost, if you don't know, my Pray and Prosper Bootcamp is open for enrollment as we speak, right? I don't know how long I'm going to leave it open for enrollment. If you know anything about me, I like to do things in an intimate setting. I don't need to have all the people. I want the people who are going to be invested. I want the people who are going to be intentional, right? And I want the people who are open also. Don't come in here about telling me about what you learned from somebody else or what they told you. And you listen, if you're invested in me, I'm invested in you. We go together. We're going to work this out between us. Whatever you did in the past, that's your past relationships, right? You should never be bringing your past relationships into your future relationships. That's a nugget for y'all right there. Don't bring your past relationships into your future relationships, right? Your past is your past, and that's okay, right? You learn whatever you needed to learn from there so that you can be better going forward, but you don't bring it into what you're doing now, okay? Yes, ma'am, we go together. Yes, ma'am, we absolutely go together, all right? And so we're talking about today, where is your faith, right? So here's this thing, especially for the folks who are of God, you know of God, right? You know about God, you've heard of him. And if that's not you, that's okay. There's different levels to this faith walk. And I'm not really going to touch too much in the levels, but maybe a little bit today. But for those of us who know God and we talk about God and we praying to God and we having these conversations with God, or at least we're saying we're having conversations with God, that's a whole different entity right there, right? My question to you is, if you are having these conversations with God, and if you're saying that you believe in what he says, then where is your faith? Where is your faith? All right. Where is your faith? And so I have the privilege and the honor of being a guest speaker on Miss Tabitha D. James. If y'all don't know about that strategic powerhouse, definitely go follow her. But Miss Tabitha D. James, I had the honor of being a guest speaker on her platform on this week. And we talked about so many different things. And there was this one thing that I wanted to pull on. I said I had to come and talk to y'all about this today, right? You have to understand that your faith is an investment. Your faith is an investment, right? And you invest at the level of your faith. You invest at the level of your faith. And here's why I said, so I'm just going to talk about my products right now. And I want you, if you're an entrepreneur, I want you to think about your products right now, right? So I have different tiered products, right? I have services, I have products. For those, most of y'all know I have the Did You Pray brand. I've got the shirts, the hats. I was going to put on a hat today, but I didn't feel like it. And here we are today. I was going to put on a Did You Pray shirt, but I needed y'all to see this money robe. Isn't this fly? Right. I needed y'all to see this money robe because I'm all things worshiper, warrior, and wealth. Like that's who I am, right? And so I need you to understand that you invest at the level of your faith. And so for my products, my lower tier products are like my books, right? My lower tier products are my books, right? And so if you invest in purchasing one of my books, it doesn't say you don't have faith. That's just the level of your faith, right? I'm going to invest in this $20 book, this $20 devotional. And don't get me wrong, it's a powerful devotional, but you invest at the level of your faith because you only believe that at that level you can be changed, right? And then there's another level to that, right? My master classes, which are now $127 to get in a master class. If you would have gotten last year, and for those of you who were in my first master class, you remember my first master class was $47, right? $47 was my first master class, and here we are, four master classes later, and my master classes are now 127, right? So now if you invest in my masterclass, now that means that your faith level went up. You invested a little more and you believed a little bit more, like, you know what? I can invest 127 in myself, right? Because I believe a little bit more, right? But then there's higher levels to this. And so here's the point where I'm making here. If you are, let's start with my entrepreneurs. If you are an entrepreneur, or not, if you are a person of worth, let's just put it that way, a person of worth, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're an employee, whether you're both. If you are a person of worth, right, you have to understand that you are worth the investment that you are making, right? And a lot of times there are opportunities out here and you don't take them because you don't believe that it can transform you, or you don't believe that you can follow through, or you don't believe that you are worth the investment. You don't believe that you're worth the investment. And I need you to start believing that you are worth the investment. And if you believe that you are worth the investment, I want you to type in the comments right now, I'm worth the investment. I want to see who believes that they are worth the investment. Talk in the comments. And again, there is no shade to nobody, right? Absolutely no shade to nobody, because if you don't feel that way yet, right? That's why I have master classes, right? That's why I have books, so that I can help you feel that way. And even if I'm not a person, because let's talk about that, right? A lot of times as an entrepreneur, we feel like we're not doing a good job because we're not getting all the people. But why would you want all the people and have all the headache? You don't want all the people. You want the people who are assigned. I don't want all. I want the assignments. Who is assigned to me, right? Yes, I see y'all in the comments. I see you work the investment, right? You don't want all the people. You want who's assigned. And what happens is you're so busy trying to get all the people. I need this person. I need that person. I need this person. I need that person. I need all these. And you grabbing. And what you're doing is you're actually exuding an energy, because you're like, that's making you tired. That's making you frustrated. That's depressing you, because you're trying to figure out why I keep trying to grab them. And it's not working. It's not working because you got to stop grabbing, sis. You got to stop grabbing, bro. You got to, if it's assigned to you, it's attached to you. So it will find you, you show up. All you have to do is show up, right? You think I don't run any ads about, hey, come follow what I do, come join my tech. I talk to y'all about it, right? I tell you exactly what I do. And along this journey, I'm learning a lot about how to build my business, because I don't know all the things. And that's another thing too. Be okay with admitting that you don't know all the things, right? Because some of us, we want to know everything. We want to be the encyclopedia. I know everything. I'm the guru. No, baby, I am not the guru. I am not the guru. What I am is I'm gifted by God. Because if I'm the guru, then you putting a load on me that I may not be able to handle. You're putting a title on me that may not be assigned to what God has called me to do. So no, I'm not the guru, but I am gifted by God to do a certain thing. Okay? And so understand. Yes, exactly. I don't know it all, not even half of it. And I ain't even trying to know it all. I'm not trying to know it all, right? The person who knows it all knows nothing. I say that all, the person who knows it all knows nothing, right? That God didn't intend you to know it all. And so now that we're talking about not knowing it all, let's talk about, where is your faith? You invest at the level of your faith. Are you investing in the things that you need to be investing for your business? Are you investing in the things that you need to be investing for your life? Right? So let's talk about the entrepreneur. All right. So you may know some great things. You've done, listened to some audios, you've read some books, and all of this is really great, because I've been there where I've learned all of that stuff. But there comes a time where you need to invest in a program. There comes a time now where you need to invest in a coach. But you looking at the price tag like, God, I ain't got it. So I'm going to just keep reading this book right here and do my best to get everything out of this book right here. And God is like, but where is your faith? Where is your faith? I know you ain't got it right now, but did you even ask me for it? God is literally looking at you saying, I know you ain't got it. I had to give you something that you couldn't get to because you would have to get to me first before you can get to it. And we're so busy trying to do it ourselves. We're so busy trying to solve the equation instead of just going to the Savior. Go to the Savior. You can't solve the equation. Go to the Savior. Right? So if this is helping you so far, tell me in the comments if this is helping you. Sorry, y'all. My child is calling because she probably just landed. And I have to tell her brother to go get her. So forgive the pause over here. If this is helping you, okay, Maisha, I see you. I see you. I see you. Who else is this helping? Talk to me in the comments who this is helping. And if you have questions, drop your questions. I want to be able to answer your questions also, right? Because number one, I know that I talk fast. And number two, I know that I can go pretty deep, right? But that is the mantle on my life. It's to go deep. The mantle on my life is not to be at the surface. The mantle on my life is not to give you mediocre. The mantle in my life is not to be minute. That is not the mantle on my life. The mantle in my life is to dig deep. Dig deep, right? Speaking of which, if you are in the New York area today and tomorrow, we have a 2-day retreat at Zion Gospel Church, which is going to be fire. It is completely free. You just need to register. So I'll post that up in my stories because I don't remember what it is right now, but it's called the Dig Retreat. If you go to Eventbrite, it's called the Dig Retreat. So you can register for that. But in any case, right? I know what the mantle on my life is. I know what my calling is. I know what my gift is. And so I can't play small and I can't give you anything minute if that's not what I'm called to do. And for some of you, you can't get to your purpose. You can't get to all the things you need to do because you're playing too small. Your investment is too small. You keep investing in $10, $20 things and expecting $100 blessing. You keep investing in $25 things and expecting a 25K blessing, a 25K return. It don't work like that. And the math is not math. And you invest at the level of your faith. Do you not believe that you're worth it? Do you not believe that there's an assignment on your life? Do you not believe that God is going to make a way out of no way, even when you don't see the way? Do you not believe that thing? So you've got to start investing at the level of your faith. But the only way to do that is to understand where the level of your faith is. And for some of us, what we have done, because I know I was guilty of this, we were looking at the number and we're saying, whoa, that's a lot. Where am I going to get that from? Whoa, I can't invest that type of money because I've got this and I've got that. And then you take your focus off of the calling and you start worrying about the cash. You take your focus off of the intent. You start worrying about the problem. You take your focus off of the thing that God is telling you that he's going to deliver you from, and you start deliberating. God can deliver what you deliberate. You're overthinking, you're overworking, you're overdoing, and you're overwhelming. And you need to be in a position of overflow. You need to be in a position of overflow. And the only way to do that is to start investing at the level of your faith. Okay? If you got it, tell me you got it. Let me see you in the comments. Tell me that you got it. And again, if you have any questions, you can drop your questions in that question box. Facebook, you can drop yours in the comments. All right? Yes, a lot of us don't look at our calling. We don't. And here's why we're guilty of not looking at our calling, right? Because we've been called by so many other people. We've been called certain things by other people. So we've been attached to titles that weren't even ours. We've been called by people, let's just keep it 100. People call you on the phone and they want to gossip and they are distracting you from where you're supposed to be. They're distracting you from your calling because you are so busy gossiping on the phone. At the time that you're sitting here gossiping, you are wasting your gift. You are wasting your gift. But you don't know that because you allow distractions to take you off track. I see y'all in the comments. Got it. Hey, Winner for the Culture. You're distracted. You're distracted. And I want you to take some pen and paper today and say, God, what is distracting me from my calling? What is distracting me from my calling? See, we don't do that anymore, right? What happens is we get up and we get into this routine of the day, right? I get up, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I shower, I go to work, come home, make dinner. We get into this routine, this whole ritual. But you forget about the relationship with God. See, my relationship says, God, I don't know this thing, so let me take some time to talk to you. Because think about it. If you're in a relationship with somebody, right, and something is off and they didn't communicate with you, how would you feel? So how do you think God feels knowing that he loves you, knowing that he saved you, knowing that he's provided, he's protected, he's done all these things that you were looking for in somebody else? He done did it, right? He done created a whole relationship with you, even in your mess, even though you made mistakes, even though you talked bad about him, even though you didn't believe in him, even though you didn't do all these things, he still stuck by your side. Still stuck by your side. And you have the audacity to not even have a conversation with him. You'll get on the phone and talk to somebody else. You take somebody else's opinion over his. Why? Why? Just tell me why you want to live a life of frustration when you can live a life of faith. I don't want a life of frustration. I don't want a life where I'm just frustrated by everything that happens to me. Because for some of y'all, that's your story, right? And I said this in my stories last night, right? You speak a thing and then the thing keeps happening. So you keep saying, this keeps happening, this keeps happening. This, it always happens this way, always happens this way. And every time you keep saying it always happens this way, it's over here like, well, you expected me to happen, so here I am happening. And then you just keep repeating the cycle. And what happens is you repeat the cycle, and then those around you are affected by your disruptive cycle. So you don't even have people who can encourage you to be better because you want to be stuck in this cycle and they attach to your cycle. And now we all in this broken cycle of frustration instead of faith. So again, where is your faith? Where is your faith? You invest at the level of your faith. Have the conversation today for my employees, right, who are saying, I don't have time because my mornings are busy. And then I go to work and work is busy. Then I come home and home is busy. There is a such thing that is legally obligated to you on the job, and it's called a bathroom break. Take a time out, sis. Take a time out, bro. Take a time out. Go to the bathroom. And if you got to use it, use it. Whatever. That's your personal business. But if you got to go in that bathroom, close your eyes, do whatever you need to do to get to God and say, God, here I am in this stall. And I don't know everything, but I know that I'm dealing with a lot of frustration. I know that my heart hurts. I know that I feel broken. I know that I'm not doing all the things that you have called me to do. I don't even really know what you've called me to do sometimes, God, if I'm being quite honest, but I know that you've called me to do a thing. I feel it. I don't understand everything, but what I'm asking you, God, is to help me. It's not as complicated as we make it, y'all. It's not as complicated as we make it. All right? Start investing in the level of your faith, monetarily, spiritually, mentally. Invest in the level of your faith. And if you feel that you're at a low faith, that's where you have to have those conversations with God. I said this the other day too. Y'all have more confirmation from people than you have conversation with God. And how are you getting confirmation from people when you never had a conversation with God? What are you confirming if you didn't have a conversation? You have to have the conversation before you confirm a thing. Can you walk in the restaurant and say, yeah, I'm here to pick up order 1, 2, 3, and they gonna ask you, well, where your receipt? Where your receipt? Where's the proof that you had a conversation with somebody? Where's the proof that you placed the order for something? Where's the proof? Stop looking for confirmation from people before you have conversation with God. You got to show the proof, sis. Where's your receipt? Where's your receipt? You looking for a receipt for your business so you can put up testimonials. Get a receipt from God first. God, what are you calling me to do? The reason why you don't got testimonials and the reason why you don't got no receipts in your business is because you ain't never talked to God first, because you're probably doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. And because you are good at it, you don't understand that you're not operating in your greatness. There are plenty of things I'm good at, but I only want to operate in greatness. Period. That's it. That's it. There was a time where I operated in good. There was a time where I operated in there was a time, but that ain't this time anymore. I only operate in greatness and excellence. I want you to type that right now. I only operate in greatness and excellence. And I know that that's pretty long. I don't care. You need to make that declaration that you only operate in greatness and excellence. That's it. That is the bottom line. It does not go below that, period. I only operate in greatness and excellence in my relationships. I only operate in greatness and excellence in my business. I only operate in greatness and excellence in my career. I only operate in greatness and excellence in my life. That's it. That's it. I only operate in greatness and excellence. And so if you want help with this, not even if you want help, if you want to go to the next level, if you want help with this, I suggest that you get one of my master classes, right? Get one of my master classes if you want help. Because the master classes will definitely shift you. I have 4 master classes. I have the Pray and Prosper master class, right? We have the what did I do after that? The intention master class teaches you how to be intentional in your words and your life, right? And then I have the prayer masterclass. If you want to learn how to pray effectively and efficiently, that masterclass, woo child, your prayer life will change the game forever. And then the prosperity masterclass, which I did a couple weeks ago, which teaches you how to prosper in life, business, and love. Sorry, y'all, that's my child. Let me just send her a message. All right. So I have those 4 masterclasses if you want help. But if you are serious about going to the next level, if you're serious about God, this is it. Like, I don't understand everything, but I need this now. I need this word now, right? Because here's what I'm not here to do. And then I'm gonna get on off with here because I don't want to. I ain't come here to snatch our edges today. I ain't come here to go off on y'all, but I know I did, Casey. Right? Here's two things I don't do. 2 things I don't do. I won't pull you, right? I'm not going to pull you. And here's why I'm not going to pull you. Because if I pull you, I am using strength that I probably shouldn't use, right? And if you don't feel like moving, and if your burdens is heavy, now your burdens become my burdens because I'm stuck in this place trying to pull you to come. So I won't pull you. I won't push you because now I got to be behind you, which means I'm behind everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm behind my gift. I'm behind my calling. I'm behind my level of where I'm supposed to be in life. I'm behind because I'm trying to push you. So I will not push you and I will not pull you. But I will prophesy to you that this here boot camp, this 5-day live boot camp, I will teach you the game. I will teach you how to pray and prosper in these 5 days. It is not a little investment. I speak that publicly because I don't want nobody to get thrown off when you go to the website. Don't get thrown off. It's not. And the reason why it's not a little investment, because there's nothing little about you. You invest at the level of your faith. Step your faith game up. Step it up. So if you want access to that boot camp, you can DM or text me the word boot camp. All right. DM me on Instagram or Facebook. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can text me at 347-252-8419. 252-8419. 347-252-8419. Text the word boot camp so you can get access to the enrollment. I don't know how long it's going to happen. I don't know how long it's going to be open. I don't know. So get in where you fit in. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Have an amazing, beautiful, and blessed day. And as always, pray and prosper. Bye, y'all.